What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here. I want to welcome you to the Profit Power Hour. I'm excited to have you here. Everyone should be able to see my screen. So just type in some ones and let my team know in the questions box. Just type in the number 1 if you could see my screen. While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera on. Now everyone should be able to see me. I just got back from Las Vegas. So last Thursday, me and my brother and 2 friends that live in my community were like, hey, let's go to Vegas. And this will be a great idea because we live in a little coastal community here on the beach, and it's very touristy. It's hard to get in places to eat, and we just got the itch to get out. Now, I don't know why I thought Vegas would be a good idea for a relaxing vacation, but I thought, oh, we'll go stay at the new Fontainebleau. Well, I'll go work out. Their gym is epic. I'll hang out at the pool. No, no. I went to sleep late every night, and yeah, I'm in recovery. And I'm not a big partier either, but we stayed up late, stayed out late. Not a big drinker, but I drink socially. Trying to cut that out too for health reasons. But it was a good trip. We got back late last night and now we're ready to go. Now, last week I was unable to stream because my entire community lost internet. Can you imagine that? For over a day, literally, I think it was 30 something hours. So I do apologize. Last week I was unable to stream. It does happen sometimes where it's out of my hands. But this week we have a really cool training for you. If you're new to the Profit Power Hour, look, this is a series I do every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We stream it. We talk about traffic, we do product research, we just talk about running your business, and it's free. So these are not sales webinars. There's no hidden agenda. I don't get other people to teach for me in my company that are, just to not do the work. I do these every single time. And if I do have someone come on, it's generally a founder or a CEO of another large company that you could learn from. So keep that in mind. And lately, the last couple of months, what y'all really loved is watching me do product picks. We used to pull out my whiteboard and talk about strategy, and I would draw all this stuff, and it looks incredible. But I get so much more engagement and so many more comments showing y'all product picks. So we're looking for that balance. But if you're new, I think you're going to enjoy tonight's webinar. On the screen here, you can get a free Shopify store build using our AI store builder at profitph.com/free store. It's completely free. There is only one upgrade available in there, and that is the premium theme, which is recommended, but you don't have to have it. So that's up to you. Below are our recommended vendors. So these are my partner links with these vendors, and they're great companies. They're really great companies. I highly recommend them. Okay. So what are we going to talk about tonight? Well, before I get into that, I would like to mention that you all have access to the replays for these events in your accessadrian.com members portal. And each one of these trainings is recorded, it is uploaded, and you can go in your portal to access those. You can also, check most of them out on my YouTube channel, which has a little bit more of a delayed release. But if you go to my YouTube channel, then you'll see each of the webinars, and you can go back and you can watch those too. watch them there. I'm getting close to 100K subs, so that's cool. That'll be fun. Yeah, anyways, I don't really do much with YouTube. I just put free content on there. I don't really care about subs, and I'm not a YouTuber. I just use it for, giving away free training, and that's it. Like, I could care less about anything else other than it's a great way to distribute trainings to you. And you can see I've been doing these for such a long time. Look at all of this. We're already back 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I used not to even do thumbnails because it didn't even matter. Before 4 years ago, we were putting them on Vimeo, and we moved over to YouTube. It just was easier, less expensive. It got really expensive hosting all the videos on Vimeo. Anyways, so this week, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a hot product that I found that I think you should take advantage of and jump on right now. And, like, this is a product that I do feel is evergreen, but it also is seasonal. So it's pretty cool. You'll see bumps, but it is evergreen. So let's talk about what that means, okay? So let me get to the bottom of my notes here. These are our notes that we use. I think it's like 162 pages. Yeah. And I want to talk to you all about something important, okay? The different types of products that we as marketers can take advantage of. Okay, put this at the top, bold it, unbold. Okay, so we have niche. Essentially we have micro niche products. So micro niches are they're very, very niche, obviously, to a smaller audience. So this would be a micro niche would be something to an audience of, like, say 20 to 25 years old. A micro niche would be a specific, like, maybe even like a movie that's not like Star Wars level. You know what I'm saying? A very, very something that has a very passionate yet small following, but big enough to market to. So this is a passionate following, but not over, 20 million plus audience. Then you have, and I would actually even say, a 10 plus million audience. And these are typically low volume, high profit margin. So you're getting less sales, but your sales should be, or the goal is for your sales to be more profitable in a micro niche. So you're not going to get an immense amount of traffic on something like this, but you should expect to have a lot of margin built in. Then you have a niche product. All right, so niche product, I think we've all heard of, it's all ages. And this is a, passionate following, and I would say over 10 million plus audience. All right. And for the sake of our notes, less than 10 million. All right. Niche products are medium volume, high margin, and they are long term. I would say micro niches are short term because you burn out the audience. Meaning the audience is so small, they've seen your ad so many times, you just simply stop selling. Like, people stop buying. So most people go after niche products, but these micro niches are great for you know, I would say great for multiple viral sales phases. I was trying to figure out the way to word this. You know, so the more like micro niches you have, the less the less it matters that they're low volume and short term. You could always be finding micro niches, right? Niche products are medium volume, they have high margin still, and they're more long term. And a lot of people bank on just one single niche entire career in e-commerce. And when I say bank, I don't mean they're making bank. I mean they bank on it, like they are counting on that one niche, like fishing, for example. But a micro niche might be fly fishing, right? So a niche product can have micro niches within it. Then you also have the seasonal products, all right? Seasonal products work to all ages. These are people that are, you know, typically semi-passionate. They're urgency buyers usually because purpose purchasing. And when I say they're urgency buyers due to purpose purchasing, I mean they're going on a kayaking trip, so they need to buy some kayaking stuff. They're going on a hike, so they need to go hiking stuff. They're going on a beach vacation, so they need to buy some beach stuff. So they do buy. So this would be higher conversion rates, typically, would be expected. And these do, you know, phase out within a few months. So typically what happens is you season surf, meaning you surf season to season. You know, you're banking on stuff selling during summer, then you're banking on stuff selling during the fall, then you're banking on stuff selling, you know, or I should say season plus holiday products, because you might be banking on something selling for a specific holiday or a specific season. And so these bring in semi-passionate people. They have urgency because they're time constricted purchases. That gives you higher conversion rates, but they do phase out within a short period of time. So you've got micro niches, which are very small, niches, which are much larger, and you got seasonal and holiday products. Then you have your let me get all this down to a full page. This I know is boring, but it's important to know, and I haven't taught anything like this in a minute. So I wanna take this opportunity to share this information with you for those of you that are very new. Then you just simply have your random viral products. All right, this typically is all ages, but could be restricted to specific ages. These will have like super, like I would say, I wouldn't call them passionate buyers, but I would call them urgent trend buyers. They're people buying quick because it's something that's popping off right now. These usually have high conversion rates, and they usually have high margin because the conversion rates are so high because it's trending, usually due to celeb influencer pushes. People want to, you know, keep up with the Joneses, follow what's working, like follow what all these celebrities or influencers are saying that they use. And these do phase out pretty fast. Think hoverboards, fidget spinners. Then last but not least, you have your general slash evergreen products for all ages. These are going to have a lower CVR, all right, than above, because there is no like major urgency to these, but they have massive volume potential plus audience. They never really phase out because they're evergreen and always in demand. And with these, you can run a consistent long-term business model. All right. So this is slow, steady, long-term with a decent margin. So like you're going to have, these types of products aren't just going to be like popping off with the highest profit margins ever, but because you have massive amounts of volume and potential, right? You make up with the lower conversion and the lower margin is made up with sheer numbers, the amount of stuff that you could sell. So people ask me what types of products are better, and I say I like niche products, I like seasonal products, seasonal or holiday products, and I like general products. These for me have enough time for the juice to be worth the squeeze, in my opinion. My favorite though is evergreen general products, just simply because they're less work. Once you dial this in, it's dialed. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're selling phone cases, okay, these are very evergreen products. Everybody has phones. They all have phone cases for the most part. If you figure out how to get phone cases convert, then you can have a long-term, stable, steady business model. Phone cases are not going to go out of style, right? If anything, you're going to have people come back to buy more phone cases because their other phone cases are going to break, or maybe they upgrade their phone, so they need a case that's a different size. Now, what I want to do tonight, now that I've gone over this boring part of the different types of products that we sell, is I want to show you an evergreen product that is also semi-seasonal. So it is semi-seasonal, but it is evergreen. So some of these can hybrid with each other. You know, they could be kind of half and half. Um, an evergreen product could also become super viral, right? A seasonal product could also be an evergreen product in some cases. It'll just have some peaks and valleys. So one of the top niches that has evergreen products within is the travel industry. If you think about travel and all the stuff that you need to travel, you're probably getting smaller shampoos and conditioners. You're probably getting some, travel bottles that you could put shampoos and conditioners in. You're getting travel size colognes. You're getting your various different travel bags. You're getting your toiletry bags. You're getting maybe a medicine bag. Like I always have a medicine bag with me. Everywhere I go, your boy is loaded up. I got anything and everything you need. If you ain't feeling good when you're traveling. So I have like a specific medicine bag. So the thing about travel is a lot of people think, oh, well, summertime is when most people travel because they take summer vacations. But a lot of people travel during the winter as well because they're going to different types of destinations. They're traveling in the spring. So travel does have some small peaks and valleys, but it is an evergreen industry. And one thing that we all need to travel is a good travel bag. And I think we've all probably purchased multiple suitcases, multiple duffel bags, trying to find the perfect fit. And one thing that always comes up in my house is when we're traveling, we have, you know, night Casey will have some dresses. I might have some shirts that I really don't want to get wrinkled. And we have like a hanging bag. So we always get a hanging bag, and it's a nightmare to travel with a hanging bag because, you know, it's big, it's clunky, it's floppy, it's not very well protected. And if you really don't need to put a lot of stuff in it, maybe you put 2 or 3 things in a hanging travel bag, and now you got to carry this big clunky bag. Even if it does fold over, it's still big and clunky. And you have nowhere to fit it on the airplane. You have to check it, all sorts of stuff. And I was looking through Signal Boost, which this is a software that you know, I built that finds viral products. And I look at the seasonal products, the Signal Boost Snipe picks. These are things that are really hot. The top advertisers. I look at the trending products that are being drop shipped. I look at all the trending ads. Like, this pulls everything up for me. But one of the things I like to look at is the top 5 new products. It means these are emerging, they're newer, but they're blowing up. And I was looking down here and I saw this Luxy duffel bag, and it really caught my eye, along with this yolk mixer, which maybe we'll talk about next week because it looks pretty insane too. But this ad uh, hit on June 15th, and since June 15th, it's had 13 million impressions. June is a great time to advertise something like this because a lot of people are doing some summer traveling. But if you take a look at um, this product here, it's got the spot where you put your makeup or your medicines. It's got the hang up bag where you can put your hang up clothes. And then it actually folds up into a duffel bag. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's very, very cool. And it looks nice. And the material looks nice. And it kills a lot of birds with one stone, and is a solution to some various pain points when it comes to traveling. So I went and I looked at this because it had 13 million views, 738,000 likes, almost 3,000 comments, and it has 25,000 shares on this ad. So this is a really epic ad right here. And the product in itself, you can get on like Zendrop, AliExpress. It comes in different like vegan leathers, or it comes in that other material that's kind of like a nylon, I think is what it kind of looked like. And it is really freaking cool. It consolidates, and people obviously like it. So first thing I did was I went over to Google Trends, which is showing me what people are searching for right now, like what the popularity is. And I just wanted to see travel bag. So I typed in travel bag. And in the last 5 years, searches for travel bags have gotten more and more and more and more and more. It doesn't make sense because people have always traveled, but that's the numbers. Right now, people are at peak searching for travel bags. Now, if I just come back over here and I look at the last 12 months, we'll see that it's at a steady 75 and above. And right now at its peak, well, clearly, you know, once spring, summer hits, it's going to peak a little bit. And a lot of people are traveling a little bit less in December, you know, January, February, until spring hits. So then, you know, November, boom, people start traveling, I guess, for Thanksgiving, and maybe, you know, Christmas, right? So this is an evergreen product in that there is always pretty much a 75 plus demand. Anything over 75 and above, we're really happy with. We really don't want to market anything under 50, but if it's 50 and above, you're good. 75 and above is great. 100 is freaking fantastic, meaning there's lots of searches and lots of demand for a product like this. And then you can start seeing related queries like Wonder Plus travel bag, Foldy travel bag, which sounds very, very similar to what we just looked at. Foldy bags, Steve Madden bags. So you kind of get an idea of what other people are looking at. Then I go over to TikTok, and I'm just going to type in travel duffel bag. And right out of the gate, look at this. Here's that same bag. And by the way, I haven't searched this on TikTok before. This is the first time. So this is just by coincidence that this came up. I haven't typed in travel duffel bag. I typed in travel bag, but travel duffel bag is more specific. 56,000 views, 484,000 views, 2.1 million views on this bag. So this is also, I guess you could say, a product that is in a viral moment. So it's viral, it's seasonal in a way, and it's evergreen, which is really cool. So it's having a viral moment, but it is evergreen. And there are a lot of different bags, a lot of people pushing this bag right now. So people are seeing it everywhere on TikTok. And they're all getting thousands of views, 8.9 million views on this particular video here. I wasn't expecting for every video to be for a bag like that. There's other bags too. Okay, but this one is the hitter. This is the banger right here. So if I pop over to AliExpress and I just type in travel duffel bag, because it is a duffel. See if I can find it, because there's going to be lots of bags. Man, this one could be over here. Yeah, here we go. This is it. Or it's very similar, right? So this one looks like it's a leathers. Well, you know, kind of like vegan leather. The other one looked a little bit nylon. So it's $19.86. That's just a regular duffel. I'm sure there's quite a few on here that we could go through and look at, but I think we found one of the main ones. What if I typed in, is this the other part? Is you got to find the product on Ollie. Okay, this looks like it. They just have more colors, but it's the same bag. Okay, cool. And then there's more suggestions down here. So they're selling this for like $50 is what I saw when I looked at their website. Yeah, $49.99 plus shipping and handling. All right, you can technically if you do some supplier hunting, you can get this bag for, lower 30s. So it's not an incredible markup, but it's a good markup nonetheless. So like this one right here, you can get for $19, which is the same as the other one. So just you're missing one color option. So, you got a little bit over a 2x markup, not bad. You got viral TikTok videos, you got tons of searches for travel bags, and everybody travels. Like everybody has a suitcase and travels. So you can reach a very broad audience. And again, I typed in travel duffel bag here to pull this up. And what I love about this is this person's really smart in that they, did a animated video of how this works and through the products in there is really cool, which you could get a content creator to do that. And they just call it the Lugsy Duffel. It looks like they're just selling they're just selling this one thing. That's it. Now, what I would do is I would have an upsell when you hit add to cart for a second duffel, because you got to think about the people that travel in pairs, people that travel like couples, partners that are traveling might buy two of them, right? Buy one, get the second one for 15% off or 20% off. That's how you can increase your margin there on this bag. But moreover, what I would do is I would throw in some upsells for other little travel goodies, such as a toiletry bag. So I would throw in a couple of nice little toiletry bags here that you could have as an upsell. And this strikes me as something that would be appealing to someone, minus the very bright highlighter colors. But yeah, this right here is a nice, again, a very compact bag that is meant for storage. So you can get a lot of stuff in this bag. This is a basically a tactical upsell to this duffel bag, this travel bag that we're looking at here. So, this would be a great, multiple on top of your sell if you were able to get people to purchase this. Other things is, people put shoes in their bags and with their dirty shoes on their clothes. So shoe, dang it. So getting like things like these, these right here, these kind of travel covers that your shoes fit in. These another phenomenal upsell. You get them for 99 cents, upsell them for $6. Because if you're going to be throwing your shoes in a bag like this, you don't want your dirty shoes to be all over the clothes that you're going to wear when you get to your destination, right? Think about you're walking in bathrooms with these shoes on, all sorts of stuff. You throw it in this bag, that's freaking disgusting. I would never do that. So, these are other little things that you could upsell, like a toiletry bag, traveling shoe cover bags that would fit in. So if you're trying to get everything in this one bag, your hanging clothes, your toiletries, an extra pair of shoes, and then, your general clothing. This would be a really good way to do it. So that being said, that's what I wanted to show you tonight. And again, this is something that could be advertised to just everyone, legitimately everyone. I mean, look at how many of these videos are getting viral views. And don't just think this bag in particular, look for other variations, because if this is working, you might find other variations of this bag that you could work with and you could also sell. But look how cool this is. So that one is pleather. But you see how they stuff the shoes on top of the clothes? There's a big market of people that would never do that, me being included. It is a common sense upsell. Get some shoe bags. So when you're stuffing your shoes in the bag, your dirty shoes aren't touching your nice, clean clothes, right? So these are just other little things a lot of people don't think about that I think about that I think can make brilliant upsells or cross sells. So go check this out. Go find the product. It's on AliExpress. Zendrop probably has it as well. I'm just not logged in the Zendrop today. Think toiletry bags, think travel shoe bags, little things that you can add in as upsells. Think about selling children's luggage as well, because a lot of people have kids and they were looking for a little kitty suitcase, right? And I think you're going to be blown away with the results, like the feedback and the traffic that you get on a product like this, because we're in travel season. Clearly, it's at a peak. It's got some virality on the product in general, with videos getting millions upon millions of views, tons of videos getting millions of views. And it is an evergreen product that, if you can get it to work, will probably work for a very long time, very consistently, because it solves a problem people will always have while traveling. Okay, that is it for tonight. I love you all. I wish you a ton of success. So we learned about the different types of products that there are. You can go back and watch the replay for that. We found a viral product that is evergreen, that is seasonal, that also has better like parts of the year, so could be considered seasonal, and is in a viral moment right now that you could jump on. That's why you need to be on these webinars. I can find the products for you. You just have to go test them yourself, right? I'm doing like 90% of the work for you. You just have to do that extra 10%, which is taking action. So I'll see you next Tuesday, 9 p.m. EST. Love you all. Hope everybody's staying nice and healthy. Don't put your dirty shoes on top of clothes that you're going to wear. I'm a germaphobe. And I will see you all Tuesday night next week, 9 p.m. EST. Love you all. Good night. I'll see you then.